Hey everybody, I wanted to tell you guys, some explaining of my alternate universe of the Fnaf fandom or universe. Um, if you feel like you're going to say something mean about my alternate universe, that's perfectly okay, but I wouldn't suggest you list it in the comment section as it could hurt my feelings really bad. Although sometimes I don't read the comments because nobody comments on them, which is perfectly okay. So I'm going to be explaining my Afton family. If you don't know what the Afton family is, William Afton, who's the father of this family, actually made the Fnaf. He made all of the restaurants. So Circus Baby, Pizza World, or Funtime Theater. He made Fredbear's Family Diner, and of course the original and iconic one most people know when you bring up FNAF is Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's actually, I don't know what the actual name is. So yeah, there's that. I will be explaining William Afton first because in my alternate universe, he's not a really good role model on his kids due to the fact that he's a literal serial killer and murdered those innocent children. Okay. So, all of these murders, they take place in the 80s because William was a child during the 70s. So, like the late 80s to the 90s, but they don't say anything about the 90s. So, I'm assuming it's whatever year in the 80s, just to like the late 80s. Okay. So, William Afton, he was making this Five Nights at Freddy's. He was making Five Nights at Freddy's. And little did he know he would be chased by the spirits that he killed and put those in the animatronics. Soon would come and chase him until in the Spring Bonnie suit. So here's where it takes a toll on William and Henry's company, which is Fazbear's Entertainment, TM. So him and Clara, which is his wife in the family, they get in an argument after Christopher Afton, which is the youngest kid in their family, he gets killed by his brother. Well, his brother forced him into the Fredbear mouth, which caused Christopher or Chris's death. However, now that is a fandom name. Nobody knows exactly who that specific character's name is, but I'll just call him Chris or Christopher because that's what the players of this whole universe gave that child's name. Or he's known as CC, which is the crying child in Fnaf 4 or in the whole universe. Okay, so after his children die, and then the second child dies is Elizabeth, who died from Circus Baby after the Circus Baby Funtime Theater or Pizzeria or World opened, I think in the early 90s or late 80s, not sure. So after that happened, William Afton died. So William died before his son, which is the oldest out of the siblings. So it's Michael Afton or Mike. Then there's Christopher, which is Chris or Chris, however you would name it. And then there's Elizabeth or Lizzie. Those are all of the kids' nicknames into several categories for that specific character. Now, William and Clara don't have a specific name because they just have regular names. Okay, And then also William has I think his brother Vincent actually died, and his body possessed the spring suit with his brother. So two people can actually be fused in with one suit. It's kind of complicated because I did not know this whenever I was getting into the Fnaf fandom. But whenever I started doing more research into this fandom, I soon realized that that can actually happen. I only thought it was I thought a suit was specifically for one type of character in chronological order. Anyways, so William, he should have never killed Chastity, however you call her, because she's a marionette and she is the smart one out of the four originals. So she appears in FNAF 2, and she appears in FNAF 2 with the toy animatronics. The reason why William and Henry had to pour more money, I think through charities or something like that, into their company, because the parents were arguing and complaining like Karens or Bobs that the original animatronics looked very scary to their children. So William and Henry actually made newer models or versions or robots for the children, but they're also more likely to be killing machines as they possess the souls of dead children. So William doesn't get caught after those 5 children went missing. I don't know how. He thinks that predators got those children and took them away mysteriously after the place closed on, I think, a week later after the original FNAF game reopened. So a month later comes around is the toy animatronics. There is, of course, the original ones, but there's also a new one people have not noticed yet, and it's the marionette. She is quite creepy. The little girl who possesses her is Chastity, and her soul is still very smart even in the afterlife. So she was the one that gave life to all of those animatronics. So Frizz, Charlotte, and I forgot the others, but I remember those two, and Cassidy. So, and then I think in the early 90s or late 80s, the spirits chase William because they're alone in a room, and William Afton is right there getting chased by those spirits. He notices that there's a spring Bonnie suit, but little did he know that was a horrible mistake which will lead to his death. He thought that he was super sneaky and clever when the actual spring locks, if you don't know what they are, they're very dangerous to humans. And the reason why they're dangerous, I'll explain later while I'm talking about his death. The reason why they're so dangerous is whenever a human is wearing that suit, it can cut the human and stab the human and make a lot of blood happen all over the place, to where the point that person dies instantly without no doubt of living anymore. So after his death took place, Henry was on his own and he didn't know what to do. So he worked on Circus Baby Pizza World by himself after William's death. So now fast forward to Michael. He's working at Circus Baby Funtime World Pizza Theater. And also, I'm done explaining William. So now we're going to be talking about Michael. But I'll explain about the wife just right now. So the wife, Clara, after William and William and Clara got into an argument. She was drunk driving and she died in a car accident. But this was before William died. So he noticed that she had died. He put her soul in Bella's suit and he made a way to make him live forever. He saw a spell, I think it was like witchcraft or something. He saw that spell and he used it on his wife and his kids and himself, and they lived eternally after they died. I think he did it while they were asleep. I literally have no idea how he got that onto their souls, but whatever. Okay, so now back to Michael Afton, which is the oldest kid in the Afton family. So, also, I want to tell you guys something. So, William actually killed Henry's daughter because she lost her dog, I think. Yeah, I don't know. And then Mango possessed his dog. Okay, so fast forward to Michael Afton. He goes to Circus Baby Pizza World, blah blah blah, yeah. And then he's working the night shift, and then he gets killed by Ennard or Circus Baby. However, which animatronic you please, that killed him. And then and then here's how the youngest out of the whole family died. So I think this was in the early 80s while William was in his 20s, I believe. And he already had his 3 children, and he opened Fredbear's family diner, and there only was 2 animatronics, Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. Now, Cece or Christopher or Chris gets killed by Fredbear due to his brother. And Michael still has that trauma from that specific prank or experience that happened. I think they arrested Michael, but they put him in juvenile, and then he got out by his parents. I don't know why you were releasing a serial killer, but whatever. And then there's Circus Baby, which is Elizabeth. So in the early 90s, because I'm pretty sure that's whenever whenever Circus Baby's fun. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying Henry only had to work on Circus Baby's Pizza World by himself is because that place was in early development whenever Spring Bonnie or Springtrap or William Afton or the purple guy, that was before he got killed. So Henry and him were thinking of making a new restaurant, 3 restaurants in a total of few decades or years. They were both working on it, and William died, and that was whenever everybody knew that the whole Aftons died. Everybody was devastated in the whole town. In hurricane, I forgot something like that. And then, Henry just hated William for killing his child. Now, I would absolutely hate somebody if they killed my child because I have a reason to. You don't, there's a reason to hate a serial killer if they did something to your loved one or even you. It's not a problem. I wouldn't be sorry for that guy. Anyways. So, yep. Those. Also, Michael Afton. He's around 22 years old at the time he went to Circus Baby's Pizza World or Funtime Theater. Anyways, if you like, comment, share, and subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss a single video. And I'm signing out until February 2nd, or even sooner than that, to open up Spectre Vondergeist and Gulia Yelps. I won't be telling you guys which type of dolls or lines they come from, just telling you the characters' names so you don't get confused. Bye!